I'm back, I'm here, and we got a TVR that's in primer. More about that in a minute. Okay, the chassis. You're just going to jump to the future. Some videos in the future will be the past where I've been doing the chassis. I just felt like I just wanted to get a video out because it's nice to get a bit of support from you guys and just a bit of a chatty love on the old on the comments and some like buttons. So where are we? It's been 2-3 months I think since my last video. We're nearly there with the bushes on the chassis, but I won't go into too much detail on that because I've still been filming a video. I've got primer on stuff, yes. How did I do that, you say? Well, I enlisted the help of a local paint shop guy. And yeah, so he fitted some bits in and bobs in between things. I'm not going to go into too much of the details, but it is what it is where we are now. I want to try and finish some of the bits off because I think I want to do them slightly differently. And yeah, I think I can do them a little bit better, even to my standards. So the main area, to be honest, I pretty much keyed all the car up anyway. Originally, I think I'd gone over 95% of it with like 250 or whatever it was, 200. Anyway, I feel like maybe the engine bay needs a bit better because but then most of it's covered anyway, but we'll see that. The main area is the lights because obviously I fitted the lights myself. So obviously there's a bit of filler work to be done down there. So yeah, I think I need to sort of do a few more goes at 400, doing a bit of guide coat. That's me putting the guide coat on. I just did that this morning. So that's what we're gonna do. Stick a bit of guide coat on. I think I'm just gonna run over it with a bit of 400, see what it looks like, see where we go. I've got some more 2K primer, filler primer. As you can tell, it's a bit warm down here, so I do apologise. And just get a bit more. I don't think we need lots of filler primer on any other areas. We'll just see once we go over the whole car a little bit because it hasn't been flatted down ready for top coat. So I've got the paint for top coat. Paul at WHM Auto Body, who didn't do this, I'm just saying, he likes to help me do the Mini and stuff like that. Has maybe offered to come down at some point in August, but I'm also half tempted to try and paint it myself because why not? I love making my own mistakes. So I feel I'm pretty happy with all the other panels. They just need flattening down, ready for top coat. I think we just need to do some more work around here. There's also some where I've dribbled some epoxy and fiberglass in. There's some runs of that stuff that needs taking off. So we're gonna just do that. I'm also trying to finish off Pete Mate's Mini because that's got to be done. I've started doing it. That's what I've also been doing, I think, last few weeks and months. So we're going to do that on the side as well. So I'll do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just for this afternoon and see if we can make a video. Okay, I ran out of mid-gas. I've left the tap on the other day and now it's out of gas, which is really annoying because I only filled up about a month ago and it lasts me normally 6 months depending on what I'm doing. I've just gone over with a bit of 400, sprayed the car with a load of guide coat or whatever I've used, some old rattle can that I've left home in the garage for hundreds of years. So yeah, there's a few little sort of little dents, little prick holes or whatever, I don't know. So I'll mix up a tiny bit of filler just to pop in those. I'm not too sure if I'm 100% happy with the blending. I think it's okay. It's never going to be, it's not my car, it's my car, so it's never going to be perfect. I'm thinking maybe that should have been a bit more smoother, if you sort of mean. What I'm trying to avoid was like sort of high bumps, everything's supposed to be smooth into another. You don't want sort of like, sharp edges here because that's where the light is. But yeah. So maybe I should have taken it back a bit more in the fiberglass just to try and flatten this off. I don't really want to now grind through too much more now, and we can redo it another day. Nobody knows when I'm doing 180. And yeah, you can see there that the sort of scratches are a bit deep on that side, and you can see where the guide coat's been staying in there. You can just see where I'm starting to come through the filler there. Yeah. A little bit of a It is what it is. I don't know what I'm happening. I don't know if even I've said that I've just run out of mid-gas, so I can't even finish Pete's Mini. A little bit of filler just around some of the bits. Yeah, I just went mad a little bit with the guide coat. I'm hoping, basically I've ordered up some 600 grit and we just go over that. I suppose we need to do the bonnet and the boot and the doors. I won't mostly guide coat the door panels and wing mirrors like that. I'll just 600 them off and just be gentle with them. The same as like these gutters and stuff like that, you know. And so the idea is, 400 grit the engine bay again. But the idea is that I'm going to try and at least practice and do the door shuts in the bonnet area. This bit, I think Paul, my other proper paint shop mate, said we'll soft edge it off just a little bit past there. I do that, mask everything up, and then yeah, he'll come back and hopefully help me do the top coat for the main things, because that means I think what we could do is then have, and then the underside of the bonnets and bits and bobs, that we can actually have the bonnet, the doors, and the boot on, because I am a little bit worried. It's like a 3-stage paint, so I think the second stage, if you put an extra coat on, it will be a different colour. So, you know, if I put 2 coats on this side and 3 on the other side, mostly won't be so bad. But actually, if I paint the doors separately and then put 3 coats on those, and then I only did 2 coats on this on the second stage, it'll yeah, do apologise for any of the paint shop people. Yeah, close your eyes if you can't watch anybody else unprofessional paint a car, because yeah, perfect conditions for it in here. Might be a short video this one, but I just wanted to get it up. Let's just talk about some other stuff. I started again getting distracted. Hang on a second. All right, I just mixed up a bit of I bought some new pole filler primer. Got a couple of coats on and then I ran out. I tried to not mix too much, but anyway, it is what it is. It's looking better anyway. There's a couple of little spots, dips I've missed. And you can just see, yeah, just see the layer lines of the fiberglass I've sanded through a bit. Yeah, it's going to need a bit more filler primer on there, I think. But I think what I'll do is let that go off, another guide coat. And we'll do a couple of goes of that, I think. I think the rest of the car is going to be okay. I've started to think, actually, I should maybe leave all the guide coat guiding until I've done. I'll just concentrate on all the door shuts, get all that done and painted. Because, yeah, any little bit of overspray, I'm going to have to go over that anyway. So, yeah, that's what I think anyway for the moment. But hey. Yeah, I might upload this as just a little 5-10 minute video. I don't know what it was, just to say hello. And yeah, just some moral support down the bottom, please. Yeah, big old car. So I've just started going over the engine bay again. There's a load of pot rivets I drilled out where the heat shield's gone. I've just tapped all those out because, yeah, when you run the orbital sander over it, you chew up the sander. So yeah, just put a little bit of guide coat on there, but I'm just going to leave it to go off because I sort of learned that you can't really sand filler primer 5 minutes after putting it on. So yeah, that's that. They're looking a lot better. Happy with that. Gotta get some more gas for Pete's Mini. I've started. I had some 600, so I've just started. Just going around the door shuts. Put a bit of guide coat on them. Some bits up here, I'm not bothering with guide coat. And then yeah, we'd run around. Basically all the door shuts, basically with a bit of 600 by hand. I started doing a bit of the roof by hand just to see how it turned out, and it started to turn out quite well. But yeah, I'll wait for the sanding pads. I've ordered up some sand pads. I've ordered up some soft edge masking as well to help me do that. Obviously, when you only paint a car once every couple of years, you're not brilliant at it. But I like to give it a go. And yeah, what we have got, I bought it for Frank, which is at the bottom of my list. People keep asking about him, but literally I've got so many other family things going on, as well as these other projects. I've got the camper van that's still dead. So every time I turn up at the unit, I see dead vehicle, dead vehicle, dead vehicle. Honestly, I'm trying to get some of them fixed. And they're just headaches every time I see him before I even get to Trevor. And so, yes, Frank's a dead vehicle as well, but he's the last thing I'm even thinking about. But yeah, I bought one of these easy composite kits a while ago because I was playing about with some arches. I'm thinking of covering up either the one or the two of the engine bay compartment bits just for an experiment and a video's giggles. Otherwise it's there, I'm never going to use it. So basically, yeah, you lay that on, roller it on, and then you sand it down, put some more resin on it, sand it down, put some more resin on it, and polish back up. Lots of videos out there on the internet how to do it properly. So yeah, might do that as well. I'm going home. We've got leftover Chinese. It was my daughter's birthday yesterday. Yeah, leftover Chinese. We'll still see you soon, and proper progress and a proper video. As I said, I've got so much to show you on the chassis, but I was just waiting for it to actually get rolling. But I'm just waiting on a couple of little spaces and bushes to be done, and we'll be there on that. All right, it's hot. I'm sweaty. I'm going home. Take care, everyone.